Welcome back to the Golden Door Garage. It's going to be a pretty crazy episode here because we have equipment coming, and not like a little bit, I mean tons. Powder coat setup's going to be in this week. Sandblast cabinet. Going to go try and get a welding table. We've got our big plasma CNC coming. All of our fab equipment. So stay tuned and we're going to see if we can get that stuff all here and unloaded and set up. Now, before we get to this equipment, if you remember a little while back, we had a problem with our air handlers not fitting in the ceiling the way we originally put the track in, raising it up off of the center support beams so we could put pans underneath. Well, some adjusting, some measurements, and I think it's going to all fit. We redid the beams, and this is what we got. All right, so we've adjusted the brackets for the air conditioning system in the ceiling, and hopefully we can get these air handlers to go up now without a big issue. But we'll put it on film anyways and see what happens. So now with the track reset, we were able to go up one beam section behind. The two of us would then lift the air handler up, slide it across the beam, and line it up with the section of the track it slipped down into. Then we have to reposition the lift, go up, and slide the air handler itself further into the track section. I will have to make some pans and mount them underneath, but overall, this worked pretty well. It's not the original plan, obviously, but it's going to certainly get the job done, and I'm really excited because I'm ready to have AC in the shop. Now, after we got the air handlers up in the ceiling, the outside units were on the back pad, and I had started wiring on those. Then we are going to get this end of the shop that you're looking at cleaned up, because like we said earlier, we've got a ton of equipment coming and we have to get that all taken care of. And man, there was a lot to do. But I think you guys are going to be really happy and impressed with how the shop turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to see the finished product in just a few more episodes when it's all complete. Alright, so today I've been working on wiring up the air conditioners, and I had to drill through the wall, and there's styrofoam everywhere now. But I'm getting there. Inside, I got all the conduit run, boxes. It's going to go outside to a weatherproof box and a weatherproof line down to each unit. Today, Alan has been working on putting trim up around some of the exterior doors. Originally, we had intended to put the trim on like this with just the narrow side facing out. But we found that we really like the wider trim around all the other door casings. So put one piece in like that, take a second piece like that over it, and that's what we're going to use to finish these out so that they look nice and everything matches inside. Alright, for anyone that doesn't understand what this is every time I've gotten hurt, I've signed inside of the first aid box, and it happened again, so now that's 3 times that I've gotten to add my name to the first aid box. Cut my thumb open with the pocket knife trying to cut a piece of the conduit that goes outside. That's the weatherproof. So Zap-A-Gap CA glue, that'll hold it shut. 1 drop. Open it up a little. Yeah. Blot the extra off. Good as new. Okay, so wiring up our air conditioning units outside, and I kept hearing a buzzing noise but didn't know what it was. Sounded like a bee or something. Right there. We have a wasp nest already inside our new air conditioners. Our wasp nest here has been vacated, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. And well, there seems to still be a resident down here. Yeah, just relocate him to a new retirement community. Okay, just finished wiring up the outside units. Went pretty smooth, nothing really complicated. weatherproof conduit and exterior boxes. Use 6-gauge wire on everything. I think that should work, and nothing really exciting about this, but the outside units are now wired up. I'm waiting on a pair of breakers for the fuse panel. And that's all. First item up, this Electron powder coating machine. This is the E-Coat Master Series multicolor setup that we went with. Makes changing colors quick and easy, all digital controls, and overall a fantastic unit. So let's see what it looks like here. There you go. That is our powder coat setup. Nice hopper sits down here, so you can put the box of powder straight down. You can adjust this for height. It goes down in, it aerates, it vibrates, all for our pleasure and yours, and it makes the powder coat nice and smooth. Tons of adjustment, like I said, and a fantastic unit. So we are looking forward to using this and making some beautiful looking product. New toys are arriving. What could it be? All right, we got the sandblaster here. Now there's just a bunch of assembly work, so movie magic. Okay, I'll set you on the stand, we'll do a montage. All right, ABF freight is here. This should be our Woodward fab equipment. Time to get this brought down and unloaded. Okay, so I was excited. The sandblast cabinet's here. I was gonna montage this thing all together. This is gonna be a really long montage, so maybe we'll throw some of that movie magic in here. I think that's definitely the faster way to go about this. So we gotta get those onto there, that mounted upside down, start putting legs on it. Let's skip ahead a little bit. Whoa, bro, why you gotta get up on me like that? Okay guys, so we've got all the fab equipment here, and we've got our sheet metal brake stand and the sheet metal brake itself, so I guess we need to get the stand put together. You guys saw some montages already, so let's movie magic this one. Just pick it up, and yeah, that's the way to do it. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so that was fun, but I gotta figure out how to turn this up a little bit. So, well, these are gonna need cut. Yeah! Alright, now I'll go back to the fun movie magic and we will unwrap it. Ugh, there we go! Let's see, drill presses, you normally are kind of operating like, pull it down. This one's just a little counter mount setup, so. Look at that, you did it! Good imagining! Okay, so this has been fun, but I'm gonna have to speed things up because Alan gets grumpy, and honestly this is taking a lot longer than I planned. So we'll move the drill press. I guess we're gonna go ahead and move the stand over there for the finger brake, and We might as well just set it all up at one time, so that's how we do it. Okay, up next I think we've got a slip roller, shrinker, stretcher, and a shear. We'll figure out a way to speed this up, but hey, what's this box? Yeah! Slip roller! Slip roller, alright! Whee! Okay. Gonna be a little bit more gentle this time. But this should be our shear. I'm gonna get that out of the box.
When it fell, it almost got my finger.
Oh, that'd have been terrible.
Oh, it did. I mean, it was up like this, and I grabbed a hold of it, and it does that.
Yeah, be careful. That'll take parts of you off. That'd have been on film at least. You'd have definitely gotten to sign the first aid box.
I don't know. That may not have even been a first aid box offense right there. That'd have been a hospital. Hospital.
And I've got shrinker and stretcher combo set over here. So, well, I think that's going to get us down to one big box to go.
So let's knock this one out real quick.
Yeah, see, it went exactly like you guys thought it would. Just a slight change in our location, and we still don't know how we're going to move
A
it.
hammer and a sawzall to get it out of that box. It didn't go like we planned.
We may have also used a tractor. So our pallet was a little broken, and this took some creative engineering. Well, that was not the easiest thing to unpackage and set on the ground that we've opened so far. Hopefully it is the worst. We've bought a lot of really cool new equipment. However, we haven't bought everything new. We actually picked up a welding table that was used from another local fabricator. This is our welding table. 5 by 10 with a boom. Nice little crane hoist so we can move material, load stuff. Also currently has a trailer hitch on the front side of it, as he used it a lot for building grills that mounted to the back of pickup trucks. That's probably going to come off for us. We're going to change out the vise and redo the boom, probably use a small ATV winch. But we also just want to clean this thing up a little bit. These couple of spikes on the front, I'm going to take them off, and then we are going to paint this thing black.
moment because, well, I'm starting to taste a little bit of paint and everything. And no, this isn't a fume respirator, it's just a particular respirator. But I just want to try to minimize this type of stuff that I get in my nose, my mouth, because, well, paint boogers suck.
All right, so me and Alan just stepped in the office to check emails, and, well, we have a visitor. I don't know where he came from, but we have a turtle. Okay, guys, so the welding table turned out absolutely awesome and looked great, and that's going to be it for this episode. Stay tuned for next time when the CNC plasma shows up. You're not going to want to miss this.